Hello everybody, and welcome back to Mania Day 7. Oops, sorry for the squeaky chair. Today is Thursday, May 7th, and we are officially a week into Mania, and I have to say that I am very proud of myself for making it. Today's the 7th day, to a full 7 days. I've been able to accomplish every task that the wheel has spun for me, and I'm very pleased. So I'm hoping that we can continue Mania this way. So let's spin for day 7. Interesting. Letter L. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to have to look at this because I know I changed linen or Ada. So, I don't remember if I was supposed to dye the linen Ada or not. And I don't know if I put a piece of linen. I don't think I did. I don't know. Let me see what I have with this one before I remove this label from the Nora. Where are you at? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Nope. We're good here. We're good. So we ended up with a piece of 25 count Lugana, which I will show you guys. So I'm going to remove this label and we're going to get to it. All right, so this is what the chart looks like. We've got the letter L. It's the Letters from Nora series. And this is what she looks like. I had a really hard time getting fabric for this, deciding on fabric for this, because originally I was going to use something similar to the color that's here in the wings. Then I was going to use a piece of even weave, but I would have had to have dyed that myself because I didn't want it on a white background. And I didn't trust this color here in the background. First, I don't like this color. Here, it looks like a limey, like a light limey yellow. It's not reflecting well on camera. It looks more like ivory, but it's not. Then I did end up getting a piece of 32 count ivory. I think it's Lugana. And I'm just not a fan of ivory in general, or off-white either. And this color calls, let's see, it calls for 32 count water lily linen from Wishlist. But if you look at, they both call for the same fabric and they look completely freaking different. This one has a huge yellow hue to it and this one has a tan hue to it. I'm not about that, so I didn't want to order it. So I just kept going back and forth in my stash and ultimately settled on a piece of this, which is, sorry for the crinkle, 25 count Lugana. So she's going to be a little bigger than what's called for, but that's okay. And this is just the October 2019 limited edition from the Crafty Kitten. I don't think you can get this anymore, but what can I say? Here's my measurements. So she is going to be on 32, which would have been 16 count. It doesn't give me the inches of the final. I'll have to do the math, but I'll tell you guys what she's going to come out to be. Did I write it down on here? 14. So I'm 14. I'm 14. It looks like she was going to be roughly 7 by 7. And on 16 count, which would have been the 32, she would have been 6 by 6. So she's going to be a little bit bigger than the 7 by 7, which is fine because that's still not like overly huge, which is good. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so it's been like, oh my gosh, it's probably been like an hour and I've wasted so much of my stitching time today because I was going to do this 2/2, which is how you typically do higher count fabrics. And I started doing it and I realized that my stitches were very, what's the word? Is it thread here? Not thick enough. So now I'm going to have to do this with 3 strands over 2 or 1/1. If I do 1/1, it's going to be really tiny. It was going to be like 4 by 4. And I don't want to do that. Plus this has beads, so over 1 won't work. So we're going to have to go with 3/2. and I'm probably gonna need some more floss. I don't know, at least the hickory sticks, because the floss I bought, they share almost the same colors between the E and the L, and I know I'm definitely gonna need some hickory sticks, because this is hickory sticks, and there's one more color. What's the star? Argyle socks, probably those two. Oy vey. Can you guys see I frogged? So I frogged it twice because I did it once in 2/2. Realized my stitches were very sparse. Stitched it again 2/1, big mistake, and had to undo it. And yeah, even though it's not full coverage, the center of the L, because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 or 7 rows all together, it was going to be very difficult to get those middle stitches in there, because there's an outline of this, and then the inside is the Argyle socks. Let's try this again, guys. Okay, guys, so this is progress so far after all of that. It's actually moving very, very quickly. I'm really enjoying how full these stitches look, even though it's going to be a huge floss eater. But I'm already almost to the bottom of the L. This is the top of the L, and then I only have a little bit more coming out here, like to build the base of the L, and that's it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to run out of floss though, because I've already used 6 strands here, so a full 6 strand for this section here. I might not. I'm trying to play as much thread chicken as I can to get in those stitches, but I already messed up so bad. So this is supposed to be a certain thickness. I think it's supposed to have 5 rows in there, and I don't. I only have 4 in here, and then right here, see how these like spaces are missing? I'm missing a space here. Yep. And so that's just gonna have to be I'm not sure if there's a bead that goes there. Let me look at the pattern real quick. Okay, so I think it's gonna be okay though, because I think I can fudge it, and the only thing it's gonna affect is the beads coming across here, and that's okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this way on these ones, and then that way I can just skip the last one and still continue on with the loop. My only thing is that, because this is 32 count, is that I'm hoping that the beads aren't, well, this is, they do it on 32 count, I'm doing it on 25 count, which is significantly bigger compared to 32. And so I'm hoping that my beads are okay sized still. I'm thinking that they will be. These two look like they're going to be fine, but this one, because it's lighter in color, even though they're the same, let me see. I know they have a, doesn't tell me what size they are. It tells you on the website. The website's the one that tells you the sizes, but for some reason, these two look a lot bigger than this one does. And I don't know if it's because these ones are practically clear. I just really hope that they fit. I don't see why they wouldn't, to be honest. But yeah, that's my progress. I should be able to get quite a bit more done on it today. So other than that, I should be able to get a significant bit on it done, because it is right now, I think it's almost 2 o'clock, and I think I'm gonna try to put in another 30 minutes before I do some house stuff. So yeah, let's continue. Okay folks, it is, let me see what time it is. It's 12:05, and I think that I am going to stop for the night on this piece. My cat is knocking shit off. Really wanted to finish the strands that I have left on here, but I think I am just going to not. I mean, I don't have like that much left. I guess I could finish it, but I'm getting kind of tired to be completely honest. So I want to also just edit this video and get it uploaded for tomorrow so that I can just publish it and get it done. So I think I mentioned already that this is one row too thin, but it's just gonna have to be because the bottom L is pretty thin already as it is, so I think it's gonna be fine. It's just gonna be a little more daintier, I guess. So yeah, and then this has a ton of beads too that go all here, like everything else. So I have to fill in the L, and then everything around it is all beads, and then her. So let me get the picture. Here it is. So I'm doing the outer part of the L. I will fill it in, and then almost this entire thing is beads. Everything here is beads, and I've got part of this done, not all of the edging on the top part. So what I should have done was started this way and came out this way, but I didn't. So we'll see how much floss I end up having left. I've used quite a bit already. I don't think I'm gonna have enough for the E, but that's okay because I already ordered another piece. So yeah, not like incredibly fascinating, especially since this past couple of projects I've just been doing the dark stitching, trying to get the boring bits out of the way, which I feel like I got a good chunk of this done. I probably could have did some more, but I did have some errands to go run today, so that took me longer than I wanted it to take. And then, you know, I still have a family, so I still gotta do dinner and do all the nonsense things. So yeah, I'm excited to see the rest of this work up. I'm having a lot of fun on it. It's bigger than the recommended, which is, it doesn't say, I'm not sure, but it goes on 32 count, which over 2 is 16. I was just reading what this says because there's not real clear directions. Like the chart is in here and there's no numbers, there's no guidelines. I think, yeah, it has the center marked off, and that is it. Let's see, I can probably show you the edge here because there's no stitching, no numbers, nothing. It has some grids, but then it also has grids inside of those grids, and it makes it look, watch, you see what I mean? Like here's a 10 by 10 block, but then there's also other, I don't know if it's the lines are smaller, they have everything marked off by 5s. I don't know, it's really weird and kind of confusing, and it throws me off when I'm counting. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that, but it is what it is. All right guys, this is 4 minutes, way too long, so I'm gonna end this. That wraps it up for Maynia day 7.